This is not a prediction. These are trends that are already being observed. Something is changing, and it's happening faster than many people expected. Not in the distant future, but right now. There are growing signs that the global system, the way we work, the way we produce, and the way we earn, is beginning to shift. One of the main drivers of this shift is the rapid development of artificial intelligence systems. Machines are no longer limited to simple tasks. They are increasingly being used to make decisions, analyze data, and optimize complex processes. For decades, economic systems were built around human labor. People worked, produced value, and earned income. That model is still in place, but there are clear signals that it is evolving. Today, many AI systems are able to process information and make decisions in milliseconds. This creates a significant speed difference between human decision-making and machine-driven systems. As a result, some companies are beginning to rely more on automation rather than human labor, especially in areas where efficiency is critical. At the same time, a new form of power is emerging, not based on land or natural resources, but on computing capacity. Large-scale data centers, advanced semiconductor chips, and digital infrastructure are becoming central to this transformation. A relatively small number of companies currently control a large portion of this computing power. And this concentration is starting to shape how industries evolve. There are also important global dynamics at play. The production of advanced chips is heavily concentrated in specific regions. This creates both opportunity and risk for the global economy. Countries are increasingly aware of this dependency. Some are investing heavily in domestic chip production, while others are strengthening supply chains. This has led to a new kind of competition, not based on territory, but on technological capability. In this environment, access to high-performance computing is becoming a strategic advantage. Another key factor in this transformation is energy. AI systems require significant amounts of electricity, especially at scale. As demand increases, technology companies are investing directly in energy infrastructure. This includes renewable energy projects, as well as long-term agreements with power providers. In some cases, companies are moving toward greater energy independence. This suggests a shift, where control over both computation and energy becomes increasingly important. At the same time, AI is no longer limited to digital environments. It is beginning to move into the physical world. Robotic systems are being tested and deployed in manufacturing, logistics, and other industries. These systems can operate continuously, with high precision and minimal downtime. In certain sectors, this is already reducing the need for manual labor. This does not mean that all human work will disappear, but it does indicate that the role of human labor is starting to change. This raises important questions. If machines handle more tasks, how will income be distributed? If productivity increases significantly, who benefits from that growth? Some economists and policymakers have begun discussing new models, including forms of basic income or alternative ways to distribute value. These ideas are still being debated, but they reflect a broader recognition that the system may need to adapt. Overall, what we are seeing is not a sudden disruption, but a gradual transformation. An economic structure that is slowly reorganizing around speed, automation, and access to infrastructure. In this emerging system, access to computing power, energy, and advanced technology may become key factors in determining influence. Those who control these systems could play a larger role in shaping how the global economy evolves. This transformation is still ongoing, and its full impact is not yet clear. But the direction is becoming easier to observe. This is not science fiction. It is a shift that is already in progress. And the way individuals, companies, and countries respond may define the next phase of the global system.